Hello everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back. It has been just a little while since I've posted, and this video is actually going to be basically like a recap of my year and explaining why I haven't been posting. So at the beginning of this year I started my first year at university at the Nelson Mandela University, and I am studying a Bachelor of Visual Arts. For those of you who don't know me, basically at the end of my matric year, finally decided what I wanted to do as in career-wise, and I had decided that I wanted to become a photographer. So we were looking at the different universities of where I could go study photography, and we ended up choosing Nelson Mandela University, which is the university in my hometown. So the first year of this Bachelor of Visual Arts is basically an overview of all the streams that you can go into with this degree. So we were doing stuff like drawing or visualization techniques, we were doing 3D studies, we were doing 2D studies, which included photography but as well as like painting. What else did we do? We did design, which is like graphic design. So all through my life I've never really been like quite artistic in the sense like with drawing and painting and stuff like that. I enjoy painting, I really like painting, and that just like through this year, like the little bit of stuff that we did do with painting confirmed that I do like painting. But anyway, so a lot of the things that we were doing this year I had never really done it before, because in high school after grade 9, at the end of grade 9, we could drop the subjects that we didn't want to take anymore and take the ones that we needed. So I dropped art because I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know why, I can't really remember why. I've never been good at drawing, I've never been brilliant at painting. Yeah, I was just never really good at those kind of things. So you can imagine how I felt being thrown into this year of pretty much all the subjects besides photography were things that I hadn't really done before. Like I hadn't gone in depth with any of them, and the things that I had done, like a little bit of drawing, the last time I had done it was grade 9, which is like 5-ish years ago. So anyway, at the beginning of the year I definitely felt like I was thrown into the deep end of a pool, and I was basically just finding my way how to get through this year with all these things that I had never really done before and wasn't exactly comfortable doing. I remember being in a lot of classes and like I was so uncomfortable because I felt like everybody else around me sort of knew what they were doing. They all at least grasped it fairly quickly, and then there was just me, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Come. There you go. Come on. There you go. Lie down. So I just had to go fetch my dogs from barking. So I can't remember where I was. Yes, that's what I was saying, is that I felt like everybody around me knew what they were doing, or had at least grasped how to do these things fairly quickly. Especially the very first project I remember for 3D, we had to, actually it was sort of the second project, but it was in the first week of 3D. We had to carve a shell, and everybody else like seemed to like know exactly what they were doing, how they had to use the tools, how they could like do different shapes. And I just remember like feeling like my brain just doesn't work this way. Like I don't know how to make this look like a shell and not like a round ball. with a few holes in it, which is basically what mine looks like. But anyway, obviously that was the first week, so it was natural for someone like me especially to really not know what they were doing. And I still don't know what I've been doing, but I actually enjoyed the second semester much more than the first semester as a whole, with all the subjects. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I think my creativity was almost unleashed in a sense, and like I felt more like an artist, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that's pretty much what my year has been like. So my first year of university, and now we are pretty much finished with the year. We don't write exams, we only write one exam, which we write only in the end of the first semester, which is philosophy. So we've already written that exam, so we don't need to write an exam this time round. So we are pretty much on holiday already, and all we need to do now is to our interviews for our second year placements. But all in all, even though this year has been very challenging and a lot of the time I felt very out of my comfort zone, like I didn't really know what I was doing, I am very glad that I actually did this course, and well, the first year of the course, and went through with it, because honestly, like, you learn so much and you discover so much about yourself that you didn't really even know. And like, you learn things like, for example, with watercolor paint, like before this year I had never really, I never really painted, like, ever, but I always enjoyed the idea of painting, and I wanted to paint, but I just never really knew what to paint and how to get started and stuff like that, which now I have more of an idea what to do. But especially with watercolor paint, I thought before this year I thought it was like quite boring, but now I see like all what you can do with color paint, with watercolor paint. So it just opens your mind, I guess, to the possibilities. So now, why I haven't been uploading videos, basically this year obviously was quite hectic, being my first year of university. So I was quite busy a lot of the time, but also I don't know why, I just haven't really known what I wanted to study. But also I didn't really know what I wanted to film anymore. Like, I wasn't really sure where I wanted my channel to go. I still don't actually know where I want this channel to go entirely, but I have got a few ideas, especially like Christmassy ideas that I want to film. But please let me know leave any video suggestions that you may have down in the comments below, because that would really help me. But yeah, I also wasn't feeling I didn't really have the motivation or the inspiration to like film any videos, especially because I didn't know what I wanted to film. Like, I didn't have any ideas. So that is why I haven't been uploading. I'm definitely going to be trying to upload more now. Like I said, I've got a few ideas, but a lot of those ideas I might only be able to do in a few weeks, because they require other people to be with me to do them, if that makes sense. But yes, so that has been my year in a little bit of a nutshell. So all I have to do now is for the second year placement interviews, which are happening next week, Thursday and Friday. So hopefully I will get placed into photography, because if I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, according to my questionnaire, I'm going to be leaving the course. Because the whole reason that I came to do this course was to study photography. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just basically like an update on where I am, or like what happened this year, and why I wasn't filming. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will be uploading more videos hopefully soon. Please leave any video suggestion in the comment section below, or even on my Instagram account. You could send me some DMs of any video ideas that you have. My Instagram name is @CaitlinMathers. I will put it up on the screen somewhere over there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Bye bye.